Yay, it's Wednesday morning. It's hump day. Welcome to Spiritual Rebirth Sanctuary, a safe space for healing. And here in the space, I create a space for you to feel comfortable and open with finding your true and authentic self, removing all the blocks and barriers, old belief systems that are in any way keeping you from the new life that is meant for you. You walk into the new. Let's take a look at the energies from the Mystic Sisters. Mediterina. Glad she's having fun. I'll have to look up, but it was like meditation. Okay, Mediterina. She reminds me of like a 20s flapper. Okay, so rewards, success, and celebration. So it's kind of like the Six of Wands. The Roman goddess of wine. The Roman goddess of wine. Mediterina is traditionally celebrated when the grapes are harvested. She symbolizes health and longevity. Wine is poured back into the earth out of gratitude for her abundance, as an offering for another successful harvest. Drawing this card is an indication that after a period of hard work and tremendous effort, a time of celebration has finally come. She urges you to focus on gratitude for all you have been given. Realize the many gifts life rewarded you with. It is spiritually beneficial to give back as well. Act characteristically. Participate in the cycle of good fortune, and good fortune will continue to come your way. So when you think about wine and growing wine, and you have to get out there and cultivate the soil and plant the grapes and help them to grow. And as they're growing, you're giving them enough water, and the sun is shining, giving them heat, and then they turn into these beautiful grapes, and you have to go out there and you pick them. All of that work and arduous effort, but the result, this beautiful wine that you're able to drink and celebrate. And I think of it as kind of like, you plant in the spring and you harvest in the fall. And now we're coming on Thanksgiving and Christmas and that time of celebration. Break out the wine. And when you're connecting with this goddess, you pour wine out on the ground in gratitude. So many times we spend so much of our lives doing those difficult things, but we forget to do the celebration part. So today, on Wednesday, find a chance to celebrate something. maybe write down one thing that you're really grateful for and the celebration of that. So I could say, I'm grateful for my home, and I'm going to celebrate being able to live in my home in a nice part of the country, in a nice community within the city that I live in. And I will celebrate that thing that I have with gratitude. Maybe it's your cat. Maybe you are super grateful for having a cat. It really has meant a lot to you. And it's a good time to celebrate that connection that you have. So what is it? Maybe you planted a whole bunch of tomatoes and were able to make tomato sauce out of them, and put them in your house, and now you can be grateful, but more than just gratitude, actual celebration, saying thank you for what has been given to me. So this is all about celebration and gratitude. So I guess we could say Thanksgiving for us is like about gratitude, and Christmas is kind of a time of celebration. And Yule and Hanukkah, all the others, like anything has that element of celebration. So the holidays that I talk about are just the holidays that are very common in my world. But for you, there might be some other holidays happening here at the end of the year and the beginning of the new year. That's just important. So let me know in the comments if you have a holiday that's especially special to you right now, and how you celebrate it, how you celebrate your gratitude. So let me know. I'd love to know. So Medetrina, what else does she have to say to us today on Wednesday? Get out there. You don't have to have alcohol in your life if that's not good for you. Certainly there is non-alcoholic wine. There's grapes. There's many ways to celebrate. You do not need to use alcohol. In fact, you don't need to. So yesterday was Roman goddess Artemis, and today is Roman goddess Medetrina. So we are 2 for 3 on the Roman goddesses. And I just want to make a side note. The way I see it, when it comes to copyrights and stuff, which are an interesting little feat, I don't own any goddesses, and neither do you. In fact, can you imagine owning Odin? So you don't own the archangels either, or the masters, or the metaphysical elements, or the whatever. You don't own them. You can work with them, you can be grateful for them, you can use their energies, but they aren't yours. At least that's how I see it. Ooh, the 10 of Cups. The Princess of Swords, which is the Page of Swords. The 7 of Wands. And the Queen of Pentacles. I've been getting the Queen of Pentacles a lot. Feminine energy, abundance. Abundance. The Princess of Staves. So 2 pages. Could be messengers, new energies, young energies. For some reason, she's holding up her skirt and curtsying. It's like that respect for the elders, respect for the ancestors. Showing respect and deference. I think, is it, we get 10 in every single reading? 10. 10 of Cups. You know, when you're going to buy a car, you'll see that kind of car everywhere. It's because your mind's focused on it. So my mind must be focused on 10. Because I see it everywhere. So I feel like Artemis is saying, it's time to be grateful for all this stuff that's flowed into your life. You might look at your life and go, I don't really see that right now. But it's happening. It's there. And this is that hard work that she's talking about. You know, that hard, arduous, courageous effort. Bringing in the fruits of the abundance. Be grateful for what you have. Respect it. Bring it honor. Be willing to work hard towards your goals. And you will be beautifully rewarded. And then you get to pour out that wine and have a good time. Celebrate. Don't forget, you know, when you get here, when you're this beautiful feminine energy full of abundance, be grateful. Celebrate your wins. You know, recently I was thinking about myself and just my dad died in August, and then after that I was taking on too much responsibility, trying to help with his estate and a lot of stuff, and then it was just taken into my hands, which is what needed to happen. And I went into a deep state of depression. And this time I tried to take the supplements that I needed, eat the food that I needed, do the exercise that I needed, and I spent an entire day going through healing guided meditations, which, by the way, I have several on my site. In fact, in the link, I'll put the gratitude ones. So this is about gratitude. Through the course of a week or two, I pulled myself out of my depression. I am in a really good place right now. Really enjoying life, enjoying the moments, learning how to celebrate. Celebrate that. Do that. Pull yourself out. Be your own hero, and then celebrate yourself. I am so grateful for myself and for the work I did and for where I am today. I'm not where I want to be yet, but I'm on the road. The road toward healing, toward health. You know, many ways, working hard. It's interesting because it's a lot of work, but it's not like hard work. It's fun work. It's fun. It was like for an entire day, I wasn't allowed to work. I had to just rest and relate to the energies of the room and of the moment. And every time I wanted to do something else, I had to focus back on that. Create that discipline. That's just as much discipline, as eating certain food and getting up at a certain time and exercising a certain amount of time every day. Focusing on that discipline is so important. Ooh, the King came out. How fun. The King of Pentacles. So, your masculine and your feminine are coming together. So, since we're talking about wine, you can see my wine bottle over there. So, it has a story. I had a date with a very fine King of Pentacles, and he brought some wine from his home in another part of the world, Costa Rica, I think. Anyway, he brought some wine from there, from some friends, and we had it, and that is my connection to the King of Pentacles. Energy is everything, and it's so important. Manifesting that into my life. You don't need to manifest a certain person. You manifest that a feeling. Okay, let's end with a message from Whispers of Love. Ooh, rest and relaxation is essential. We all have a fundamental need to take a break. This Poseidon is watching over her. So these gods and goddesses watch over us as we take a break and we rest. We connect with the energies. This also makes me think a lot of, I'm in the process of listening to Harry Potter with my children in the car. And he just went through the experience of connecting with the mermaids. In fact, he's in the process of it right now. And so this mermaid makes me think of that, and grounding and connecting with the earth, being under the water very comfortably in a different environment than we're used to. And a lot of the mermen in that have, swords and spears, kind of like Poseidon does here. A truly powerful entity. We are all powerful entities. We just don't realize it. And this is part of our journey. Learning to relax and rest when needed. Thank you for coming to Spiritual Rebirth Sanctuary. We are creating a safe space for healing. And please comment, like, subscribe, share, and I will put in the bottom of this one the gratitude meditation. Gratitude. Ooh, I like that word. Gratitude. Okay, the gratitude meditation. And so we can, it's a very unique one. I channeled it, and so it kind of moves around with a gratitude, but I enjoy it. I hope you do. Okay, if you enjoyed this video, please like it and let YouTube know. And we will see you tomorrow.